The lunatic left has been mobilized against their own team. On Saturday, a group of out-of-control activists followed Arizona Democrat Senator Kyrsten Sinema into a public restroom and filmed themselves harassing her about her opposition to Joe Biden's massive spending agenda. Watch.
Sinema, we want to talk to you real quick. Can we talk to you real quick?
Hi, actually, I am heading out.
We need solutions in the Build Back Better plan. Need has the solutions that we need.
We knocked on doors for you to get you elected, and just how we got you elected, we can get you out of office if you don't support what you promised us.
Ah, what a Bernie emotionalist wingnut. So gross. Have some self-respect, lady. According to Arizona law, it is illegal to film someone in the bathroom without their consent. Not to mention, it's pathetic and revolting. Today, President Biden called it, quote, part of the process. No one watches you empty your catheter in the bathroom and yells at you, Joe. So is this the new normal for political discourse? And how much lower can the far left go? Party panel is back. Ned Ryun, Kevin Walling, Spike Cohen. Ned, I will start with you. Ew. Am I wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Completely disgusting. I mean, the thing that's amazing to me, Kennedy, on Friday, there were reports coming out of D.C. that Sinema has let it be known to her allies that she's prepared to walk away from the Biden agenda.
Good.
She's so frustrated. And then Saturday, they decided to try and bully her in the bathroom, you know, letting their little fascists come out to try and bully her into changing her mind, when in fact she has legitimate concerns, which she's made known. She doesn't want to see the corporate tax rate go up. She doesn't want to see the small business tax rate go up. She doesn't want to see the top tax rate for individuals go up. She has legitimate concerns. And instead, their response is to try and bully her into changing her mind. And in fact, when she landed an hour ago in D.C., Kennedy, she was met by more people trying to bully her into changing her mind. I don't think it's going to work because the thing is, in Arizona, she's even more popular than Mark Kelly. I think this is going to backfire wildly on the Democrats.
Yeah, but he's about as popular as a wet sandwich. So, Kevin, what happened to civility? I think this is an admission that your side has lost if this is what you're resorting to, because you're no longer really talking about ideas. You're just trying to bully and humiliate someone. And, you know, what happened to Build Back Better in terms of our emotional well-being as Americans? Bunch of jerks.
Yeah, Kennedy, it's a good question. You know, I'm all about political protesting. We saw massive protests in the street over this weekend in support of abortion rights around this country, which I support, in Austin, Texas, here in D.C. But this is fundamentally wrong and disgusting, following someone into a bathroom.
Yeah.
And I think it speaks to a larger narrative about our, you know, the devolution of our political engagement in this country. I'm old enough to remember when, you know, someone crazy shot up a Republican congressional baseball game, or stormed the Capitol, or tried to kidnap Governor Whitmer. And I think it speaks to a larger narrative about this lack of civility and lack of seeing each other, especially folks on the other side and folks within our own party, supposedly, that no one should be treated like this. There is a time for peaceful protest, to make your voice heard. Go to the halls of Congress, protest in front of Congress or office buildings and things like that. But following someone into a bathroom is just disgusting and wrong. Yet
you do it every day, Spike Cohen. Why is that?
So first of all, I have to correct and say that the Whitmer thing is increasingly looking like an FBI setup.
Entrapment,
but,
yes.
Entrapment, yeah. So listen, I like harassing
we'll get to the bottom of
elected officials as much as the next guy. But I think this one was done poorly. I think following someone into a bathroom is going to have the the opposite of the intended effect. But I think this speaks to the fact that you have people, because the Build Back Better agenda, they don't realize it, but they're actually advocating for themselves and future generations to be robbed in the form of taxation and debt and inflation to pay off trillions of dollars to crony multi-billionaires. But they're doing it because they want the immigration part that's been added. And that's the problem with omnibus bills. They attach emotionally charged issues
that is such
to
a great point.
Having to pay off the cronies.
Yes, and speaking of cronies, grow the cojones, and if you really believe in the issue, write a separate piece of legislation and just vote on that. Don't tack it to something else, and then when someone raises their objection to the price of the bill, don't say, oh, it's because you hate children. No.
Exactly.
I give them pennies on Halloween. That's why I hate children. Wait, hold on. We gotta move on here. Don't worry, Ned. You're getting right in here. Senator Sinema's